Before I get started with this video, I do want to take the time and thank today's sponsor. So with that being said, today's video is sponsored by no one. I'm just kidding. Hi, what's up? It's me again. Unfortunately, this week I'm being extremely creative and extremely original, and I'm making a Q&A. I guess this is a good time to somewhat let you know who the hell I am if you've been watching my videos for an extended amount of time. And if you're new, it's still a good opportunity to get to know who the hell I am. Probably one of the most obvious things is that my name is Jorge Molina, or George. I go by George. You can call me Jorge, it's perfectly fine. That's my name. I'm from the very south tip of Texas, so the RGV. That's where I live. So I'm probably nowhere near any of you, which is perfectly fine. Other than that, this video somewhat serves another purpose. I am going to be doing some channel updates, letting you know what I have in mind for this coming year, or whatever is left of this year. And I guess just clearing up some questions that apparently some of you had about me. Thank you to everyone who did submit a question. I'm probably not going to put all of them in the video because I talk a lot and I don't want this video to be 40 minutes long. So again, thank you if you did submit a question. If I didn't answer it in the video, I'm going to DM you the answer to the question. Other than that, I don't know what else I can tell you about me. Oh yeah, camera. The video looks different. This camera is not mine, I'm borrowing it. Although after trying it out and getting to see what I can get out of a camera, I'm just now realizing that it'd probably be a good idea to buy a digital camera to record my videos. I don't know how long I'm gonna have this one, or I don't know how long I'm gonna be borrowing this one, but hopefully it should be long enough to make enough videos for the next 2-3 months. I feel like it's probably time to start upping the production quality of these videos. It's almost been a full year of me making these videos, so it's about time. Let me pull up the questions. A handful of you actually asked some pretty good questions. You want to know how many? I got at least 3. So this is a good one to start off with. New video coming when? Today. If you're talking about like a new video or how often I'm gonna be uploading, I'm trying to do it every 8 to 9 days. So when is the next one coming? 8 to 9 days. It's Thursday today. I should be uploading another one by next Friday. Have you seen BoJack Horseman? No, I haven't. Favorite 2 a.m. snack? I'm not a big snack person. I don't snack often. I don't have a lot of snacks. But if I'm ever awake at 2 in the morning and I want to eat something, I'm definitely going to be eating cereal. More specifically, Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds, but the Walmart brand. I also put chocolate syrup on it because I hate the taste of milk. Shoot that Lomo purple. I will. That's probably what the next video is going to be. That's why I said it's probably going to be a little quick. I'm going to be using my Canon AF35M and that one roll of Lomo purple that I've had in my fridge since October, I think. What do you want to be when you grow up? Happy. If you're talking about career-wise, I guess it's a good time to let you know that I used to be a nursing major. I'm a psych major now. Please refrain from asking me why I did such a bold change. But yeah, I'm very driven towards helping people. I also like talking a lot, if you can't tell. So I've considered teaching and occupational therapy. They're very different from each other, but I like talking and I like helping people out, if I can. Will you be my girlfriend? No. El Base Captain? No. Are you planning on marching anywhere this summer? Yes, actually, that's what I wanted to talk about for this video. I'm marching Base 2 at Guardians, or the Guardians Drum and Bugle Corps, again for my 2nd season. With that being said, I am going to be gone from the last week of June to the first week of August. It's going to be like 6 weeks roughly. And if I'm going to be gone, I can't make videos, I can't edit film, I can't develop film. But with that being said, I do want to work somewhat hard, or as hard as I can, to make enough videos to last the entire summer without having me actively edit them and shoot them. Next question, what got you into photography? So I got into photography, or I guess the concept of photography, a little over a year ago, simply because I used to edit videos like these short, stupid little vlogs with Violet Crown, also a band related thing. I used to make these little vlogs of the basses, including me. So I'll leave the playlist to that somewhere here or in the description. You can also go to my playlist tab on my channel and you'll see the VC bass playlist. You can also watch the videos, they're just unlisted. But yeah, making those vlogs somewhat drew me towards videography, or cameras at that. And then about 2-3 months later, I ended up running into a video of a film camera, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I didn't even know that this shit still existed. I think I was very fortunate in terms of figuring out what the hell film was, because I didn't know that film still existed this time last year. Yet here I am making videos of my short and insignificant journey of shooting film. What's your favorite tattoo? It's either these 3 bands, because it's probably the more meticulous tattoo that I have, or this Morse code. It's my cat's name. Using cats as your unit of measurement, how many are needed to fill your room? Well, my room's not that big, and my cats aren't that big, so I'll do the math after I'm done recording this video, and I'll put it up somewhere. Okay, but describe your mood with pictures of your cats. I feel like this is pretty easy, so I'll put pictures of my cats somewhere. Favorite photography book? I don't want to say that I have a favorite photography book because I don't have many, but I can tell you what's the most recent one that I got. It's Lauren Teffer's zine that was published by Satanta Books. I think that's what they're called. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Very good photos. I'm a very big fan of Lauren's work. I've known her before I even bought the zine. I say I've known her. I've known of her. I'm sorry. I don't know her personally, and she doesn't know who the hell I am. But I've seen her stuff before buying the zine. So yeah, very good. This is the latest one I bought, and it's good. How are you feeling? I'm good, actually. I finished school 2 nights ago, actually, so that's a humongous stress that just left my body. So yeah, I'm good. Thank you for asking. What do you plan to shoot next? Well, this is a very broad question because, I'm sorry, it's not broad. I have a broad answer to that, that's what I meant. So I do know what I want to be shooting in the coming months. I probably won't do it anytime soon, but I do want to get into astrophotography on film because I only shoot film. I've seen so many results. I probably can't find them anymore, but I've seen so many results of astrophotography on film, and it's insane. Metering with SLR or apps, or our apps, totally fine. I definitely do think that the SLR light meter is more than enough. That's if it works. If your camera meter doesn't work, just use your phone. But definitely don't feel discouraged if you can't buy a light meter right now. Again, your phone is more than enough and it's perfectly fine. I've compared the light meter on my phone and my Sekonic L308, and they're pretty similar. Why band? Band's fun. Do you see yourself pursuing this as a career? Short answer, absolutely not. Long answer, that you probably don't want to hear, but I'm still gonna tell you anyways. It's not that I wouldn't want to pursue photography or videography as a career. It's just the fact that, I can't remember who said it, but someone said that when you make something, or when you make your hobby your job, or when you start depending on your hobby to pay your bills, that's when your creative flow, like your creative process, just goes straight out the window and you start doing whatever you need to do to get money. So understanding that, I wouldn't want to make this, whatever the fuck this is, my career, but I would most definitely love to have photography, or again, whatever this is, as a source of income, if you will. It's definitely not the goal because I don't want to seem like a loser that thinks he's good enough to make money off of this. I'm enjoying it right now because it's fun. I think it's fun. But in the future, if I am able to make money off of it, who the hell wouldn't? You'd be lying to yourself if you were to say that you wouldn't want to be making money off of YouTube or photography. Why are you a cat simp? I like cats a lot because I had a very great experience with my first cat, Evie. She passed away last year. But yeah, that's why I love cats so much, because I had a very good relationship with my cats. She was a bitch, but you know, I love her. I do have 2 more cats, although they're not mine as much as my other cat was. They're kind of my brother's and my mom's, but that's not to say that I don't love Banco or Cielo as much as I would if they were mine. What picture that you've taken are you most proud of? Probably that one. You can kind of see it, I think. Also put it up on the screen. This is probably one of my favorite photos, mainly because of the purpose behind it and the reason why I called it Sunday Sunset. I don't think I'm ready to tell anyone why I called it Sunday Sunset or why I like this photo so much, but yeah, it's just one of those photos where you just had to be there to take it, and I was very fortunate to just be there at that moment. It's not a very clinical photo. It's not one of the best composed photos. It's not anything great. It just has very good colors, very good textures, and it was early on from me shooting medium format. If you're talking about my best photo, like clinically or meticulously in terms of like concept, it probably has to be this one or this one. I'm saying this one or this one, but I don't know which photos I'm talking about. I have to look through my photos to see which ones are worthy of calling out. But yeah, these two are very good photos. How old are you? I'm 20. Is it difficult to develop your film? It's not. It's really not hard, but much like anything analog or film related, you need to practice it a lot or simply do it enough. Do you develop all of your film? Yes, I do. Would you ever make a zine? Yes, I will eventually. Sometime before the end of the year, I'm definitely gonna make one for myself. Drop the BDSM test results. No. What is your favorite camera? My RB67. I honestly can't recommend it enough. What was your first camera? My first camera was actually, how do I answer this? So technically my first camera was my Mavic Mini, which I don't use often enough. After that, I bought a Polaroid One Step Plus, I think that's what it's called. But if you're talking about my first camera, like my first film camera, it was my Canon A1. I honestly don't use it enough. I haven't used it in months, simply because the lens sucks. What I mean by that is that it doesn't focus to infinity, so the photo's always ever so slightly out of focus, and it pisses me the off. Because I shoot a lot of landscapes, so I'm always focused to infinity. I never have to focus up close. But at infinity, there's always like this little blur that just shouldn't be there. And I feel like this is a really good question to close this video off on. What's your inspiration for film photography / favorite artist? So as far as inspiration goes, I don't feel like I'm necessarily inspired by someone, but please let me explain. Whenever I think of being inspired by someone, I see myself trying to replicate what that person does. Whether it's music, whether it's band, whether it's photography or videography. I definitely don't think that that's a healthy thing to do, because you start comparing yourself to that person. So I try to not do that. I don't like saying that, oh, this dude inspires me, that guy inspires me. Because normally when someone tells me that they're inspired by X or Y person, they normally try to be a carbon copy of that person. And you know, that's just not good creatively, because you never grow. So who inspires me? Me. I inspire myself. What I mean by that, and I try to not sound edgy by saying that, but I do look at my photos a lot. I'm very critical with my photos. If you can't tell, I think that every single one of my photos sucks. But I do look at my photos very, very often, and I'll try to watch my videos as much as I can, simply to recycle the information that I put out. I get it back and I spit another video out or another couple of photos, and then I bring it back in. That way I'm just like constantly cycling through my head. That goes without saying, I am a humongous fan of several people's work. Some people make very good photos, and I am forever jealous of that. Most notably, if you're talking about YouTubers, people that make YouTube film videos or film YouTube videos, Jason from Grainy Days, I am a humongous fan of his channel. He makes great photos, he makes great videos. Yeah, that's who I not look up to, or not that I'm inspired by, because I feel like he'd hate the living shit out of me in person, but good thing I'm never gonna meet him, right? Someone else that I can definitely mention is Cody Clintworth, also known as Program Zero on Instagram. His photos are just insanely cinematic, and it's art. It's beautiful. I don't have much else to say other than thank you to the 393 subscribers that I have on this channel. I haven't done a thank you to X amount of subscribers in a while, simply because I haven't had skyrocketing growth at that, if that makes sense. But I really do enjoy making photos, and I love making videos, or simply the fact that I get to share half of the shit that I'm doing. So for that, I really and truly do mean the thank you to every single one of you that's watching this video, or keeps up with the channel at that. Consider liking the video if you like the video. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Consider sharing this video with your mom. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm taking really long to close this video off. So that being said, yeah, I'd say bye.